Today, the Monster Hunter official YouTube channel released 3 new videos, one of which was a great sword overview. I think it's a perfect time to pick this game up again, Monster Hunter World, in preparation for Monster Hunter Wilds. So, I have a great sword, and I'm just going to go on a random quest. I haven't touched this game in, I guess, months, maybe a year. It's been a while. And practice makes perfect. Well, for this game. It's not going to be perfect when I play another game. Gotta pick up the slinger ammo. And lure the monster. I love that Monster Hunter World did that. And since he's there distracted... that's probably... Oh, it landed. Okay. Now use the clutch claw and tenderize the head. So before he even aggroes on me, I already have a head start. I still have my timing down. Oh, there's the rage roar. Man, greatsword feels so chunky. Love it. I forgot just how endgame my setup is. I'm barely taking any damage. I love this greatsword, this Savage Deviljho greatsword. The way it glows with angry energy. There we go. Now it's stunned from the effect of a skill called Punishing Draw, which lets your draw attacks stun oh no. That would have been perfect. That's fine. I thought I was being fancy there. That's alright. Now, greatsword players are probably really overjoyed at being the first ones to have a weapon overview. I'll probably go over that later. Maybe even in this video, just after this. This monster used to give me tons of trouble, and it might look like it still does, but it's... I don't know. I have a lot of muscle memory with it. I mean, I am still having trouble.
It's true.
Just not to the extent well, I was expecting him to kind of reel back and then run forward a bit, but that's okay. I wonder if monster behavior will change. I mean, I'm sure it will. So I can't expect to combo into certain animations. Okay, I need to really focus. Speaking of focus, they showed a video on focus mode, and I don't think it's as bad as people were thinking it might be. Ooh, nice. Like, people were saying that focus mode was gonna kind of automate hunts or something. I keep missing. Anyway, it turns out focus mode just helps people aim more easily. Now, I think that's a really good addition to the game. That felt good. Monster Hunter is all about knowing your animations and the monster's animations. Hang on. Okay, that was close. Almost ran out of time to tenderize. Breaking parts is such a satisfying thing in this game. Oh boy. I used to give people tips on Monster Hunter, I think 2 or 3 years ago. But eventually the hype died down. Well, I wasn't doing it because of the hype of the game itself. I was doing it because I just noticed people that didn't notice things. You know what I mean? So I feel like now, okay, this doesn't only apply to Monster Hunter, but I think, there we go, a part break. I think people would enjoy games more in general if they understood the mechanics better. Like, sure, some games are good for a nice pick up and play experience, but I don't know. Some games are good even if you can't just pick them up and play them. Even if you have to learn a lot of mechanics or keep in mind certain reasons for why things are the way they are. Helldivers 2 was another game like that. Like, people are crying about nerfs all over the place, but we're supposed to be expendable soldiers in this huge overwhelming war against these huge crazy beasts and not beasts, bugs and robots. And if you give us things that are too overpowered, it's not going to feel like that. In which case, you probably want a different game, and not Helldivers 2. You're supposed to be overwhelmed. Anyway, back to Monster Hunter. I do like games where you feel like you're on the back foot and overwhelmed by things. Metal Gear Solid is another one of those. Okay, I need to heal. I'm being so careless. I have too much defense. Maybe I should have gone on a harder quest. Love that attack. Expending all the electrical energy in one burst. Ah, I missed. Hit the button too early. His head would have been closer if I didn't. My positioning is so off. And I'm taking forever. Man, I definitely need the practice. Anyway, about games that kind of have you on the back foot. I feel like horror games are like that. Stealth games. This game in particular. Like, you're not just a nobody, for the most part. You're an experienced hunter, but that doesn't change the fact that the monsters themselves are really impressive and very dangerous. Like, this one isn't dangerous to me because of the stats and all the grinding I did. And it's not quite an endgame monster. But, like, in universe, that's what's going on. I need to finish this off. If I was using a charge blade, it would be over. That's my favorite weapon type. I love greatsword too, but only for certain situations. wonder if they changed certain things about the camera so that you're not kind of up against the monster all the time. Like, yeah, you're supposed to be up against the monster, but... Oh, there we go. But it's like... I don't know, a better view would improve the experience. You know what I mean. You just saw it. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for this hunt, but I may or may not add that, that overview and give my thoughts on it. Yep, I decided to. Here we go. We've got something to talk about. The Monster Hunter official channel just released a greatsword overview, and we're gonna check that out. Looks good. I think it's kind of weird that they have all this leather, because that's gonna be hard to cut through the monsters, but I'm I'm a stickler for details sometimes. It doesn't really matter, but the design is so nice. I hope my mouse shows up. I didn't even check the settings. Anyway, let's keep going. Man, it looks good. I forgot I was gonna have to read this. Okay. A weighty weapon with slower movement and attacks, but each blow packs a powerful punch. That's something I always loved about the weapon. Now, that hit stop is a little bit wonky. Might need to reduce it, because that's like the standard charge attack. There are different types of charge attacks. That's the standard charge attack, and I think it needs less hit stop because it's like the least powerful one. I love the hit and run tactics of the greatsword, at least in the older games. In Monster Hunter Rise, things were really different, so I couldn't really use it the way I wanted to. But it looks like this is bringing that kind of older way of playing it back. And of course it can block. That's kind of new, I think. Yeah, that's definitely new. This part. That's new. And it looks good. I keep saying that, but... Oh yeah, that's the focus mode thing that they were talking about in one of the earlier videos. Oh! I haven't even been paying attention. Suitable for hit-and-run tactics or even guarding, the greatsword is highly adaptable. Fully agreed. Man, that's cool. Use focus mode to target a monster's wounds and weak points. That's gonna make hunting a bit more dynamic. I like that. Now, that's something they haven't explained. Man, that's cool. Not much to say here because it's like a 1-minute video, but I like what I see. I really hope Charge Blade is one of the first weapons they show, because it's usually Greatsword or Sword and Shield first, I think, and Charge Blade is usually one of the last ones. I hope that's different next time. Anyway, thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves.